And Geoffrey Howarth deserves the congratulations of everyone.
Let's go back to the Cornhill Series of 83. After 2 test matches, it was 1-1. We come now to the 3rd test at Lord's. There are the 2 teams. England in their first innings made 3.
Hadley at long last goes. 3rd test at Lord's with a nervous moment for England debutant Chris Smith, who is facing Hadley. And it's a dream moment for Richard Hadley, but not for Chris Smith. Who goes first ball? Smith. Who goes first ball?
Yes, the nervous reaction of the debutant. Goes back first and then sees, well, it's well up, I must go forward, but Hadley gets to come back off the seam between bat and pad, gets him on the back leg and quite low. You see it's well below the level of the bails.
Actually, he was straight enough with his bat. It was just that the ball got through that little gap between front pad, the inside edge, and struck him on the back pad. Looked to be absolutely plumb. Lance Cairns to Tavray.
Not a great crowd here this morning on the first day, but I understand tickets have gone much better for Friday and Saturday.
He's away, and with a good powerful stroke as well. Stroke of authority there from David Gower.
Marvellous timing. Minimum of movement, just a flip of the wrists. Off the mark.
Took 20 balls for David Gower to get off the mark. Chatfield at long on. And so too is Martin. Good heavens. Lance Cairns will never ever forget that.
Well, a real short ball, but it's moved on to David Gower. He's top-edged it, and Lance Cairns has had a long, long wait, and in the end it's just hit the heels of his hands and gone down.
Might be the day where David Gower can ride his luck.
Ewan Chatfield getting a little bounce outside the off stump here, getting it up to the shoulder of the bat. David Gower's controlled it quite well. It wasn't at catchable height when it went through there. And that was in the air.
So here's another slice of luck. It's not Lance Cairns' day.
Now this is where David Gower used to get out quite a lot, with just this shot. And he's nicked it. And it was there.
.50 to go. Been put down twice, played and missed quite a bit at Richard Hadley, but it wasn't at all easy out there this morning. And it's a fine innings from David Gower. 104 balls faced, 7 boundaries. 19th time he's hit a half century for England, and that doesn't take into account the 6 centuries he's gone on to make. 81 for 1. Gower miscued that one off Martin Crowe before lunch and was dropped by Cairns. Since then, every time anything has been short, He's been extremely severe on it. 95 to Gower. He's lost the strike now. It goes to Tabaret, who's on 51. And in fact, it's picked up a wicket, but not with the short one. He's done him with a Yorker. Will he be able to tell his friends and no doubt his grandchildren about that? About how he was warned for bowling a bouncer at Lord's and then ripped in the Yorker past Tris Tabaret's defensive bat. Well, I won't say I've seen everything now, but I've seen most of it, and I think so has Jeff Howarth, who's grinning very broadly there in the background. 152 for 2.
Well, this swings. It's in swinging Yorker. In it ducks. Off the feet. He would have missed leg stumps comfortably. But it really upends this Tabaret.
Lamb's off the mark. And takes 2. There's the 100 for David Gower. And a very good innings. He had to come in when Smith was out without scoring, and the total was only 3, and now he's made 102 out of 162. That's very close. Must have pitched just on leg stump, and Martin Crowe has got one that kept low there. There have been quite a few that have lifted sharply at that far end of the ground, and that one shot through. A marvellous victim for New Zealand there. David Gower out for 108, and it's 174 for 3.
Well, Crowe being rewarded for his efforts. As you see, it goes down really quite short, but stays right down at stump high. The question was, did it pitch outside leg, being so short?
A better looking shot, crisply into position and put away square on the offside for 4. So the 200 goes up for England and sees Gatting on to 17. He bowls another short one, which has been powered away square by Gatting for 4 more. And that's been Chatfield's problem all through the day. He's apt to bowl a gift and over.
One of Gatting's strength, powerful forearms. And when he decides to hit it, he gives it absolutely everything.
Takes him on to 23, which keeps his test average going. That wasn't very far short of Crowe at short leg. Catch one of the fancy that 1 or 2 people might have picked up there.
Well, certainly a chance. Well, the court just to the left, bounced a little, but how quickly were to run the single then?
That's better. And the bat's raised aloft. He's relieved, same fact with the crowd. And I'm quite sure everybody in Somerset too will be pleased to see Ian Botham get nicely away with the single.
There's no gully, just 2 slips and a point. Oh, that's close. Must be gone. And that really did dart back at Ian Botham. He's not at all delighted about the pitch and hasn't been since he was out there with the ball moving around off the seam and playing at different heights. Still, he's got the chance to bowl at it when New Zealand go out to bat.
Came back sharply, good length. He was on the front foot, but caught him on the back.
He's dropped him there. It can't be Cairns again. All on Cairns, what a day he's having. It's the third chance that's gone his way. A little bit of lift there. So he's very quickly to the left hand of Lance Cairns. Down she went.